Hi there, I'm Emily from embelina.com, and today I'm going to be doing a really brief tutorial, 5-minute tutorial, on this makeup look, which is a dramatic eye and lip in a retro style. Okay, so today I'm going to start my tutorial by telling you I've already done my base. So I already did my foundation, concealer, and a little bit of corrector as well under my eyes because I have really dark circles. So keep that in mind, and I also used a translucent setting powder. Let me know if you want me to list the products I've used, and you can check those out as well. So I'm going to get started by applying the very first eyeshadow to my lids. I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to check it out. I got it from the Urban Decay set. It didn't work that well with the glittery colors, but today I'm using a few more traditional mattes, so you can try it yourself. Okay, so I'm going to be using a color from MAC. This is my sad looking MAC palette, and I'm going to take a little bit of the kind of ivory neutral tone just to get started with my lid. And because I'm keeping it pretty simple, you want to kind of get the color pretty much packed on all the way to just above your crease. And now I'm going to just contour my eye a little bit just so it doesn't look so flat on my eyelid. So I'm going to take it's kind of, I guess, a taupey grayish tone just to make my eyes pop a little bit more. I'm going to apply it just in the corners and into the crease. And I generally use my finger just because I find it ends up blending a little bit more smoothly. Okay, so now I'm going to take the highlighter and just put a little bit all the way under my eye. Okay, so the very last thing I want to do is add a tiny bit more definition to my eyes to make them pop a little bit more before I do the eyeliner. So for that I'm going to use a really, really dark plum. I'm going to use the MAC palette with this color in it, and I'll try to list all the colors at the end. We'll see how far I get. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of gently pull my eyelid taut and do a little bit more definition along in the corner, and then just kind of swoop it. So the first thing I do before I start working with my gel eyeliner and my angled brush is to use actually just a pencil. This one is the 24/7 Glide On Urban Decay Pencil in 0, and just actually line my inner rims and push it up into the lid so that you get kind of a pre-liner going on. It'll probably make more sense if I show it. It might be gross because I'll be playing with my eyelid, but take a look, okay? Okay, so that's my pre-liner done. Okay, so for a retro liquid liner look, you're going to need one of two things. Either an all-in-one kind of liquid eyeliner like this, which is the Penultimate liner from MAC. Can you see this? It won't focus. So this one's not bad. It's more like a marker and you just color in your eyeliner. But I'm not going to use that today. I found that what works better for me is a gel eyeliner kind of paint pot. This is Fluid Line in Black Track from MAC. It's kind of jelly-like. And with that I'm going to use the 208 brush from MAC, which is an angle brush. So I find the angle brush is a lot easier to use. It's a little bit more accurate than just a really thin marker-like brush. So, you can use whatever is easiest for you. I find it's probably the most challenging thing in doing your eye makeup is doing a liquid liner. So try your best, and you can always redo it, or if it goes really badly, you can make it into a smoky, kind of smoky eye. Okay, so I'm going to load up my brush with the Black Track. So I just take a little bit, and for this I actually use the back of my hand to kind of float it. So to make sure I have a really accurate, nice black line, I go back and forth on the back of my hand until the brush is loaded up, but not with too much pigment. And excuse me while I do this. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of messed that one up, but you can just keep going at it. As long as you keep it thin at the very beginning, you can't mess it up too bad. It's just when you start pressing down and putting a lot of pressure on your brush that you're going to have a really weird look, or that your mistakes will be really visible. So I'm just going to go over it one more time. Okay, so I've more or less gotten my eyes even. It is a challenge, so the only way I found is practice. Try and try again, and you'll get better at it. Now I'm going to just wing them out a little bit on either side. It's an option, you don't have to do it, but it looks pretty cute, so you can add it in if you want. To do that, I just take a look at the previous line and just wing it in. Okay, so I finally got them about done. So that took me about 10 minutes off camera, I have to be honest with you. I messed up the one side, but now they're about even, so I'm going to stick with them. The very last thing I do before mascara is to put a little bit of a lighter gray eyeliner just along the bottom lash line to define them a little and fill in the gaps. So I'm going to do that now. To line my lower lashes, I'm going to use Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in shade 21L, so they don't have names. And I'm just going to go along my lower lashes, not all the way in. But just along here to define them. So my last step is to curl my lashes like I always do. It makes you look more awake, and the eyeshadow effect usually looks a bit nicer. So I'm going to curl my lashes. So as you can see, when you curl your lashes, your eyes look a little bit brighter and more defined, and it's also a lot easier to put on mascara. It doesn't get everywhere. So I always recommend curling your lashes. It doesn't hurt. People think it's a torture device. It's not scary. So check out a lash curler. This one's from Tweezerman, and it actually has a lifetime warranty. So if it ever craps out on you, you can just send it back in. So I would recommend it. I got it on sale for $8. After you're done curling your lashes, just apply 1 or 2 coats of a nice dark black mascara. I would go with a combination lengthening, volumizing mascara, whatever you want. This is MAC Zoom Lash in Zoom Black, so it's just black mascara. So just put a full coat, working it into your lash line. And then on the bottom lashes, you can just put a little bit after you've used up most of the mascara. You can put a little on your lower lashes and pull them towards the inside of your face. It's going to make you look like you have bigger eyes. So with these eyes, I'm going to do a dramatic red lip, so it's quite a dramatic overall look. And I'm going to use MAC lipstick and liner for this one. So I'm going to take a MAC red lipstick liner and just go around my mouth and also fill in my mouth so that there's a base of color that we can build on for the lips, and also so it doesn't come off all night. Okay, so my lips are lined. I'm going to fill them in with a bit of lipstick. Okay, so I'm going to be using Lady Danger, a matte lipstick. I'm going to just load some onto my lip brush and fill in my lips. It's kind of an orangey red color. Okay, so now you can see my lips are all filled in, so my look is pretty much complete. So you have a dramatic eye with a liquid liner winged out, and yes, I did use my hand there, you can see it. And then I have also a fairly dramatic lip with an orangey red color to fill in. So there you go. If you have any questions, write in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching my video. I'd like to thank everyone for the great response on my first review of the Urban Decay stuff. So keep writing, keep asking me questions, and I'm open to any ideas that you have in terms of anything that you want to see for the site. Check out my website at www.embelina.com or my blog.